Good morning, yogis. Welcome to my channel, Flow with Amber. I am so honored you're here today. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video. As you can see, I've been busy growing a human. So today's practice, I am excited to jump into the topic of peace. And peace is what happens within. Peace is free. Peace is what happens when our mind, our emotions, our thoughts, our feelings, our words, and our actions all are in alignment. And that must happen by listening to your inner voice. So today, as we jump into our practice, I want you to just let go of the outside noise, let go of the distractions, and really just settle into what your inner voice wants to tell you, because it knows exactly how to create peace. So when you're ready, let's get started sitting on our mats. Let's take a moment to begin just with a tall spine, grounding the hands over the knees, tucking the chin slightly, feeling the length through the back of the neck. And as you take that first big breath in, just let the belly expand outward and take a full sigh out of the mouth. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands pressing together, meeting at heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, bring it to center. And once more, big breath in. Exhale, release. Leaning back, let's just release the right leg forward, bringing it parallel to the mat, and create this 90-90 shape with the legs. Try to ground through both sits bones. Take the hands to the front of the shin, drop the shoulders down the back. Find 3 more breaths here. Softening the tension around the jaw. Softening the space around the heart. Good. Let's take that right arm, reach up and over towards the left. Taking a nice big side stretch. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, plant the hand, lift the hips, reach up and back, arching through the spine. Exhale, lower the seat. Inhale, up and over. Full exhale. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, ground the hand. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, lower the seat. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, plant the hand. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, find your seat. One more round here. Beautiful. And then see if you can do that without moving your arms. Switch the position of the legs. So now the left shin is parallel to the front of the mat. Once you're there, just find stillness, grounding through the sits bones. Letting the sun maybe touch the skin. Reminding you of your radiance. Your ability to shine even in the turbulence of the thoughts or emotions or conditions. And then let's begin with inhaling that left arm up and over. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, plant the hand. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, lower the seat. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, over. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Follow your breath pattern. And your final round. Good, and then just without using the hands, see if you can unwind the legs coming into a butterfly posture, letting the feet touch and just fluttering the knees. And maybe taking the right arm across the chest, stretching out the right shoulder. Inhale, expand both arms open. Exhale, left arm across chest. And then bringing the hands towards the earth, tuck the chin, bring the heart forward, maybe folding, maybe staying in this nice lifted position, but just tucking chin to chest and allowing the length through the spine. And I almost like to put a little bit of weight from my forearms into the inner leg just to help get the knees down a little bit more. Take another full breath. Sigh it out. Inhale, come back up. Let's swing the legs over to one side so we can come onto all fours, hands and knees. And once you arrive, start to find organic movement, maybe lifting one knee then the other. Maybe taking big circles with the hips. Cat-cows, anything that feels like your body just needs some extra attention in one area, or maybe multiple areas. Good. Spread the fingers wide, ground through the hands, curl the toes, and let's relift the tail up and back, downward facing dog. Hands and feet about hip and shoulder distance apart. Unless you're pregnant, you need a little more space, you might take the feet just a little bit wider. Look between the feet and let the ears touch the biceps. So to shake the head no, and then shake the head yes. Take the right foot, step it outside of the right hand, and start to rock forward and back. Good, ground that back knee down. Take the right hand, press the knee away so you can see the sole of the right foot. And really feel that front of the left hip reaching towards the mat. And maybe turn and gaze and look over the right shoulder. Try to keep that back leg on straight. Find 2 more breaths. Release the foot back to the earth. Walk the hands towards you as you straighten through that front leg, finding a variation of half splits, hands still inside of the body. Tuck the chin. Find 3 breaths. Frame the hands around the front foot, so walk the foot into center. Ground down through the front foot. We're coming up into standing splits. Hands might be on blocks if needed. Use the momentum to lift that back leg up, to point through the toes, and tuck chin to chest. 3 breaths. Half moon, right hand to the earth. Flex through that floating foot. Left arm reaches high. Find your balance here, maybe lifting the left hand straight up, stacking the shoulders, or maybe hand on the hip. Start to bend through the standing knee. Step the back foot to warrior 2 and extend the arms out once you land. Inch those toes forward so you can see the big toe. Shoulders stacking over hips, hips nice and open to the side of the mat. Flip the front palm, inhale, reach forward, exhale, peaceful warrior. Maybe grabbing the back of the skull, maybe wrapping the back arm, keeping that same bend in the front knee. Exhale to side angle, elbow can meet the knee or hand to the earth. Extend that arm overhead, thumb up, pinky down. Nice long line from the heel to the middle finger. And then straighten through both legs, turn the knees and toes in, wide-legged forward fold. Peace happens when we surrender. These postures where the head falls below the heart, there's this surrendering that's happening, this letting go. So maybe even bring the weight forward into the balls of the feet and feel more of that tension release. Beautiful. We're coming to the back of the mat. Walk the hands to the left foot. Walk the left foot to the edge of the mat. So now we're in that nice low lunge. Creating some space here. Let's drop that back knee. Left hand is going to push the left knee away. Remember, you can turn and look over the left shoulder. Good. Take the hands back to the mat. Ground the foot. Bring the hips back, finding that variation of a half splits as the front toes lift, leg straightens. Can you release more through the neck? Tuck the chin a little deeper. Look forward. Start to frame the hands around the grounded foot. We're coming into our standing splits. Use the momentum you need to get there. And point through those toes, keeping the hips square. Maybe transitioning into half moon, ground the left hand, open that right hip, flex through the toes, right arm might reach towards the sky, creating this beautiful 90-degree shape with both legs. Nice bend in that front knee, step the back foot into warrior 2, and arrive extending through the arms. Staying connected with that breath. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Beautiful. Take the elbow to meet the knee or hand to the earth for your side angle, extending the right arm. Plug that shoulder back into the socket. Maybe reach towards the earth. See where your body wants to meet you today. Remember, when we create peace, it means that our mind, our body, our thoughts, everything is in alignment. So if the mind says go deeper, but the body says no, then how do we decide what to listen to? Well, what's the least harmful? Probably listening to the body, right? Inhale, cartwheeling the hands back up. Knees and toes turn in. Woo! Lost my balance there. And slowly lower down. Maybe this time reaching the hands underneath the legs, fingertips pointing back as if we're trying to crawl the hands as far behind us as we can. Lower the head. Plant the hands underneath you. Start to find some side-to-side movement. I'm going to turn my toes more forward or even a little out, and I might just find a really low skandasana. Or that might be too much, and maybe I want to lift the arms off the mat and sway side to side, just shifting the movement left and right. No right or wrong way to do this. See what your body, mind, thoughts, feelings, or everything wants to align. Maybe add some big shoulder stretches. Just feel free to explore. Building trust with our body. And then once you feel good there, we're going to turn the knees and toes out, finding a goddess pose. Bring the hands to the tops of the knees. Dip the left shoulder forward. Inhale back through center. Dip the right shoulder. Inhale through center. Bring the arms up overhead, straightening through the legs. Turn to the front of the mat, warrior one. Bend through that front knee. Maybe cactus the arms. I need to tuck my tail a little, pull my core in, and allow my shoulders to kind of rest down the back. Unless you got arms up, and the shoulders are a little lifted. And then bring that left foot forward, stepping into a chair pose. Knees and toes might touch, or feet and knees apart. Once again, tuck the tail, take the back bend out of it. Inhale, reach tall, little back bend. Exhale, hands at heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, folding towards the earth. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. Option here to lower the knees. Exhale, chaturanga, bend the elbows towards the back of the mat. Inhale, a cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Drop them over to the right. Keep the shoulders level. Take a breath into the left hip. Inhale, center. Exhale over to the left. Breathe into the right hip. Inhale, center, look forward. Walk, step, hop to the top of the mat. Grab opposite elbows, maybe feet as wide as the mat, and sway it out. Take a twist, right hand to the earth, bend through the right knee, left arm comes high. You might even wrap and grab for the inner right thigh, trying to get those shoulders stacked in one line. You can prop yourself up on a block or come onto the fingertips to get a little more lift. Exhale, release, switch sides, bend through the left knee, right arm up. And exhale, release. Slowly stacking one vertebrae at a time, bending through the knees as you roll the body up to stand. And walk the feet back underneath the hips. Adjust all your clothes. Do what you need to find yourself in stillness in a mountain pose. Sigh it out. Take the right knee lifted, flex through the right foot. And here we got this sturdy, stable foundation. You might even knock on the leg a little bit to show how balanced and strong you are here. Take the right knee open to the side, opening up that hip. If you need to grab with the right hand, you're welcome to. Or see if you can float the hands and focus on the balance through the feet. Take a tree pose, putting the foot inside of the left thigh or shin. Extend the arms overhead. Figure 4 chairs. Let that foot cross over the front of the thigh. Start to sink it down, flex through the toes. Take the back bend out of it. Right knee lifts to chest. Right arm reaches for the back edge of the foot and come into Lord of the Dancer. Kicking into the hand, extending the arm in front of us, finding that beautiful balance. Step it back, Warrior 1. Hips shift towards the front. Tuck the tail under, press through the back edge of the foot and release the tension through the shoulders. Nice bend in that front knee. Let's take a breath in together. Let it go. That felt good. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. Step it to chair. Let's lift the left knee up. Flex through the toes. Release the hands down. Maybe pound on that leg. Show how stable and sturdy you are. Hands come out by the sides. Feeling the prana, the life force within you. Feeling your strength, your courage, your trust. Left knee opens out to the side. Chin lifting away from the heart. Tree pose. Place that foot inside of the leg without pressing onto the knee. Maybe reach arms up. Shift into your figure 4 chair, crossing that foot over the top of the right thigh. Sink the seat. Left knee lifts up. Grab the edge of that back foot. Kick into the hand as you reach forward, finding this counterbalance. Lord of the Dancer. Press through the big toe. Standing and balancing. Release to a Warrior 1. Inch the toes forward, shift the hips forward. Maybe cactus the arms. Full breath in. Let that go. One more, inhale. Let it out. Chair pose, step the left foot forward, sink the seat. Inhale, reach all the way up and back. Exhale, hands at heart center. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. And then everyone just come to sit back in a kneeling position or a comfortable seat, finding our breath. letting the palms come to rest. Noticing if you need to ground into the earth, into your body. Your body is the earth. Or maybe we need to feel more open to receiving the messages from within, allowing the palms to open. And check in with where there is any disharmony, where there's something that's maybe trying to grab your attention, where it really isn't necessary. Because you know what brings you peace, you know what brings you happiness. Are you willing to listen to the truthful voice? The voice of your mind, body, and spirit, one working in harmony. We'll end our practice today either seated here or lying down in Shavasana. But just taking the next minute and a half in silence to open ourselves to listen, to feel, to be. Allowing that peace to wash over you, to remind you of your direction, your truth. Starting to find movement through the fingers or the toes. Maybe choosing to stay here even after this video ends and just rest. Or stay seated in a meditation. Knowing if you need more connection, to give that to yourself. If you'd like to join me in a seat, you can make your way back up. We'll bring hands at heart center. May you find peace throughout the rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. The light inside of me honors the same light inside of you. Namaste.